Welcome to Poul's Kitchen. This is Chef Poul, this is Chef Aimee.
Hi.
And we got Chef Alex.
Hi.
You ever hear that AC/DC song, Big Balls?
Yeah.
Well, I've got some pretty big balls here. They're juicy, they're tender, they look really good too. Aimee, take a bite and tell me what you think.
Mmm.
This is my new
Delicious.
Nice and tender?
Mm-hmm.
These are my Newfie Moose Balls. I hope you guys like them. They're going to taste delicious. Stay tuned, hit that like, share, subscribe button, and see you soon. Welcome to Poul's Kitchen. This is Chef Poul. This is Chef Aimee.
Hi.
With me is Chef Alex as well.
Hello.
Today we're going to be doing a request by Terho. He wanted to see meatballs. And I'm sitting here thinking, such a common dish. And I don't really like common too much. It's not my thing. But Terho requested it. And so, you know what? You asked, you're getting. So I'm going to do a fancy version of meatballs. It's going to be more of a casserole, but before we do this, we're going to dice up the potatoes, and they're going to be soaking in some water for a while. Why? It's going to soak up the starches, and it's just going to make things a lot better.
You don't want starch.
No. So when you're dealing with potatoes, and I'm not going to say that I do this every time we make potatoes. I don't, and I'd be lying if I said I did. Because honestly, I don't. But most of the time when I'm trying to make a good solid meal, for a meal that I care, for people that I care about, that I love, I want to make sure I'm serving something really good. So getting rid of all this starch is probably the best thing you can do for yourself. So you're going to take a few minutes, and we're gonna dice them up. Well, not really dice, but we're going to heat them up a little bit. We're going to put them in the water for like 30 minutes. Now, if you want to go one step ahead, you can definitely add some ice to it. We did try it, but yesterday, and it did help a little bit, not enough for me to want to do it today.
No, just soaking them in water is good.
Yeah, water is good enough. But this will get rid of a lot of starch, and you also notice that I'm not peeling them either. And the reason I'm not peeling this is actually it's very simple. Because honestly, if the people you're serving it suffer with lack of iron, then leaving the peel or the not peeling them will actually help with their iron deficiencies. There's a lot of nutrients on here, and you know what? I probably should have used a bigger one.
Yes, we don't have enough room.
But that's fine. I can use two. It's not going to kill anything. More room, not a big deal. So when you're doing potatoes, like don't just clean them. Like put them to a sink and scrub them a little bit, but you don't have to go too crazy over them.
The only time I would peel potatoes is if I was making mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
And even then, you don't really have to peel
I
them.
don't.
Yeah, we don't really, but you can.
But most times, it's better to leave the peel on.
Yeah. So anybody out there that has some kind of deficiency for iron, don't peel them. Just leave them alone.
Yeah, the peeling has a lot of nutrients, and I think they're also high in iron.
Yeah, that's the iron is why we're. It's exactly why we're not going to peel.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's also a time saver too, because I mean, this is the whole prep time right here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very time consuming trying to peel potato. I find it is anyway.
Oh, it definitely is 100% of the time. And as much as we all love potatoes, these are great. And if you cook too much, that's fine. Just put them in Tupperware and serve them with breakfast the next day.
Yeah,
I probably need more than I need.
Just have hash browns for breakfast.
Yeah. And you don't have to worry about, rushing to get this done because they're going to start browning. Because they're in the water, they're not going to brown. So you can leave them for quite a long time, and you can see how the starch right there is starting to go. So that's it. So please do me a favor, hit that like, share, subscribe. It really does help a lot for us. It helps us get seen a little bit more, and hopefully somebody can actually appreciate a good recipe that will actually benefit them. So please do us a favor, just hit that like, share, subscribe, and we'll be back in about 30 minutes. Welcome back. So before we continue, please hit the like, share, subscribe button. If you don't, Aimee's going to cry. You don't want to see Aimee cry, do you? I mean, she cries over everything anyways.
No, I don't.
I'm joking. Aimee actually doesn't cry at all. Alright, so we got our potatoes done here. So I'm going to take this in here, and just because we may not even need that other one. Because you know me, I like to cook too much. I like to make too much. And before I put that in here, see all that residue here?
That's starch.
That's starch. See what we just saved ourselves from?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to take this here and I'm going to rinse this out here. Now I've got my bowl here. I've already pre-greased this. I'm going to start laying out potatoes. While I'm doing that, I'm going to hit bake, and we're going to preheat this oven to 400 degrees. That's going to take a while to cook.
How long would you say they take to cook? 30 minutes?
45 to an hour.
Okay.
So we're going to come back and we're going to check them after 45 minutes and see where we're at, how it looks. And if we need to do more, we'll do more. If not, then we're done.
Yeah.
We need to check your food. You can't just trust that it's going to be what you want. Now you can cut this any shape you want, but I prefer to cut a little smaller. But anytime you want to make potatoes, you always want to, if you can, like always just give them a wash. Like let them soak in some cold water. And you know what? I don't think I'm going to need that other container. And that's
No,
fine.
I don't think so either.
I'm going to set that aside and Amy's going to drain it after. And then what we're going to use this for is breakfast in the morning.
Yeah.
So Aimee doesn't like to waste, as we already discussed. And that's not a bad thing, as much as some people think. That can go into drained, cleaned, put in a Tupperware tomorrow morning. All she has to do is just shove them into,
Put them in a pan.
yeah, and just cook them tomorrow. So I'm just going to set this out of the way for now. And I'm going to be right back, and now I'm going to grab some gloves. When hanging around Aimee, you always want to have some protection.
No.
So silicone will protect you. And that's mostly because I'm going to be working with some meat in a minute and onions. So this helps you a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I took in one large onion. Now for this, I'm not going to go super crazy on spicing because we'll have enough on the meatballs and the sauce will take care of that. So take that onion and we're just going to, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some ground black pepper. And a little bit of low sodium or no sodium salt. Don't need to go crazy with it, but a little bit is good. Okay, Aimee, would you fetch the meatballs, or the meat, please? Now, if you want to go crazy, you can grind your own meat. It will always be much better when you do it that way. And since my hands are going to be full of meat, Aimee's going to come over here and do me the favor of starting putting some spice over this. I'm not going to mix it until she's done. So she's going to grab the black pepper here. And she's going to start pouring it all in.
I'm not pouring it all in.
But when you're dealing with pepper, I would always recommend to use ground pepper because it has a little bit more power to it, has a lot more spice to it. And then we're going to put about 2 tablespoons worth of garlic powder. And I said powder, not salt. Garlic salt is full of salt and it's just not as good. But this is great. We're going to put about a tablespoon of mustard powder. If you have a favorite spice mix that you'd like to use for your meatballs, then share it with us. And then we're going to use some smoked paprika and onion. About 2 tablespoons worth. Give it a nice kick. Now, Terho, this is going to be about a tablespoon of nutmeg. And Terho, this is from your request. You really want to spice this up. The easiest way to do it without having to exert a whole lot of pepper to it is put some Chinese chili flakes.
But we're not going to.
We're not going to, but I'm just saying you can. You want to take your hands and mix the spice all in here. Oh, Aimee, could you grab me 1 egg?
Yeah.
Almost forgot that. Crack that in for me, please. Thank you. It's going to help stick things together here. But take your time and just mix everything all in. But Terho, if you mix a little bit of spice in here, now where we've already got the potatoes and the onions, if you want to go out and you want to do and put some hot peppers in between that, you can do that too. That will work just fine. Aimee actually would enjoy that. Alex would enjoy that. But Darth Poul here would probably choke on it. So it wouldn't work for me. Alright, Aimee, could you bring the potatoes over, please? They're right there. So what we're going to do...
These?
Yeah. So what we're going to do now is just make little meatballs. That's really all we're going to do here. And we're almost done. And actually, one thing I'll ask Aimee, last thing I probably need Aimee to do for me is there's a can of cream corn there. Could I get you to open that for me, please? You can make small balls, you make big balls, whatever you really want to do.
It already smells really good.
Oh, it does, and it's going to be really awesome. It's going to be very flavorful. Aimee really enjoys making these balls. Because they really are juicy. They come out scrumptious. Meatballs are good. So meatballs are not really only for
Spaghetti?
spaghetti. If you can make meatballs as a meal like this is going to be a ready-made meal just out of one pot here. It's got your potatoes, it's got your onion, it's got your protein, and it's going to have some vegetables here in a few moments. And we're going to set the best part about this, when we're done, Aimee's whatever meat I don't use in here, Aimee's going to turn around and she's going to make some hamburger out of this. So I mean, it's not going to go. We're not wasting anything here. And this is, if this happens to break up when we cook it, oh, big deal. Not a big deal. Nobody's going to cry over that. But we got some stuff for hamburgers right there. We're almost done. This honestly does not take very much. Okay, so what do I want to add on first? I'm going to add on some, actually no, I'm going to add on my teriyaki sauce. I do have to have some sort of sauce in here. I don't feel like making it today because, well, this is pretty good enough. And I don't know about you guys, but teriyaki is great.
It's really good.
Teriyaki tastes amazing. And this will seep through to the potatoes and everything else. I use most of the container here. It's not all of it, but still some left, which is good. Now for cheese. And what I don't use, all that's going to happen is Aimee's going to turn around, put this in Tupperware. We're eating this in the morning.
Yeah.
Except for the meat that she's making hamburgers out of. I asked her to do half a block, and I really didn't need half a block. But we're going to have some really good omelets tomorrow. Now this is mozzarella, but you can use anything you want here, really. Anything that really suits you. Mozzarella is not my favorite cheese by any means, so please don't think it is, because it's not. But it is a good cheese. And the last thing, we're going to use a can of cream corn. Cream corn is great. And I know Aimee's going to enjoy my juicy balls.
Be good.
This is extra lean, so Jess, you can really enjoy my balls too. There's nothing wrong with these. It's not fatty. We're not using grease on this. We're not doing anything wrong with this. These are going to be some really scrumptious, tender, healthy meatballs. The only thing that would have made this better if we used maybe chicken. And I'm not trying to be funny with that. But a good meatball is always going to be a soft, juicy meatball. Not hard. Like, you can buy these, and believe me, it's not hard to get, but you're going to find out that they're going to be pretty, they're going to be hard, they're going to be a little rough, and they're not going to be the juiciest balls in the world. And you want juicy balls.
Meatballs.
Yeah. That's what we're talking about here. So I'm going to sit this in the oven in here. It's on 400, and we're going to let this sit here for 45 minutes. Now, we're going to take it out in 45 minutes, and then we'll see what we need then. Maybe it needs more, maybe it'll be done, but we'll see. Now, I'm going to let you know straight away, you do want to make sure that you're giving yourself enough time to make this, but when we take this out after 45 minutes, if we decide that it's done, it does not mean that you're ready to eat. You've got to let it cool. So, give yourself time, because you may come back and say, you know what, it needs a little bit more time. So, just be patient. So, we'll be back. Welcome back. So, our 45 minutes has elapsed. So, let's take a look and see how we look here. And of course, you gotta be careful because this is a hot oven.
Yeah.
We just got done with our ginger beer. So I'm even going to use oven gloves to unwrap the tin foil, which makes it a little challenging as well.
Because that's going to be hot too.
It's so hot, and oven gloves aren't exactly that easy.
Can you get it? Yep, there you go. Ooh.
So it does look good, so I'm just going to take a quick knife here, and I'm going to look through my meatball. Yeah, she's done. So the cheese, you're going to make things a little greasy. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal, so I'm going to turn that off and turn that off. So I'm going to leave that off here, and we're going to let this sit for about maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Just to cool down, settle down, and then you're good to go. So we're just going to scoop this out here. It's got potatoes. This is a full meal deal, baby.
It is.
It's
Vegetables, meat, everything.
So it's going to be healthy. It's going to be good. It looks a little greasy, but a lot of that's corn and there's cheese, which is going to bubble. So again, don't just start eating now. Don't do that.
You'll burn your mouth.
You'll
Yeah.
burn your mouth, so it's not a good idea to do that.
No.
So please hit that like, share, subscribe button. We just released a new book. It's Poul's Kitchens. Let's make keto great again. Keto's always been great. But for any of you who've been trying to eat desserts, trying to eat some baked goods and some other treats that you shouldn't probably have because too much sugar, my book should help with making some of that bacon stuff a lot better. Aimee and I, we've made some chocolate cake. We're actually going to have some tonight, actually.
Yeah.
With almond flour. It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. All sugar free. So you can actually lose weight eating this way. Talk to your doctor if you're going to go on a full keto diet, but cooking with keto is still encouraged for anybody to do it.
Yeah.
So I hope you like it. So until next time, please stay safe and thanks a lot.